But you know, it looks like there's a bit of trouble brewing in the world of the BBC iPlayer. The word is that some of you fine folks may be facing a tough time catching up on your much loved BBC programmes through the iPlayer app, or probably 3 or 4 of you that actually watch the BBC, that is, I'm guessing. And the reason for this, well, it seems there's a little bit of trouble with a widespread error, if you will, causing a bit of a problem. So here's the thing, the BBC, much like Netflix Crew and the other streaming big shots, use a little bit of technology to basically play bouncer at the iPlayer doors. They usually make sure that only the good old UK folks would get the VIP treatment actually allowed in. But the thing is, this is now affecting those people who actually do have a TV licence, so that doesn't exactly look good for you, does it, BBC? But you always know there's some cheeky people from abroad who try and weasel their way in as well. So they try and think they're really slick by masking their foreign IP addresses to look like they belong in the UK to get a sneak peek at the British television. Now normally the technology in place sniffs out these sneaky manoeuvres and gives these people the good old heave-ho. However, it seems this clever system is having a bit of a wobble. Instead of just giving the boot into the people abroad, it's now mistakenly sending some valid UK viewers packing too, which obviously isn't what people pay their TV licence for, is it, BBC? And it seems like the BBC has noticed this, because let's face it, they probably want to keep their viewing drops to a minimum, don't they? So they can probably justify the TV licence funding, I'm guessing. The thing is though, the BBC have spotted that users are being wrongly tagged as located outside the UK, and slapping them with an error message 02066. It's like going out in style, isn't it? But apparently they reckon they've got the top-notch investigators on the case, promising to spill the beans and update everyone as soon as they crack the code. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, a VPN basically hides your IP address and essentially makes you safer online, in my opinion, because it means that people can't actually track you or get access to your IP details and things like that. But while they're trying to fix this issue, they have apparently suggested a workaround, saying that users should consider swapping it to a different network if you've got that option handy. And probably unfortunately for them, in their eyes, there isn't actually a quick fix just yet. But either way though, if the BBC does actually value people who do pay the TV licence, which to be honest you could have filled me with the amount of money they seem to waste, but either way, people shouldn't have to put up with this sort of crap, should they? And actually thinking about it, BBC, if you just went in the adverts or subscription route, you wouldn't need any of this crap to begin with, would you? But anyway, the article says, although it is encouraged that you should disable any proxy servers or virtual private networks, VPNs, from the BBC standards, I'm guessing that is, you may be using according to ISP review. It's because of these often assign a non-UK IP address to devices and households instead of relying on the address given to you by the internet provider. If you have neither of these set up, then enabling a VPN that connects to a UK server might actually help the BBC's technology recognise your devices as ones that are allowed to watch iPlayer. So this, actually thinking about it, is hitting people who don't actually have VPNs. So come on BBC, sort it out, because otherwise I'm guessing more people are just going to cancel their TV licences. Hang on a minute. Why am I even saying this? Well, thinking about it, BBC, if you are having trouble, then, what a shame, hey? I guess that may lead to cancellations. And let's face it, the more cancellations there are, the more likely that the TV licence might actually get the boot before 2027. Although, to be honest, thinking about it, I've probably got more chance of taking Amanda Holden on a date than that happening.